The skill is very important. 刚刚那个也是钢琴。Just now is Kalubi too. Yeah, but different taste.
And then first eating Kalubi is short taste. Also, yeah. And then this Kalubi is short taste.
高汤的味道。
超滑超嫩，不像在吃肉。 sirloin. It's sirloin.
Sirloin.
Sirloin.